Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. It is just about the freaking weekend, y'all. Well, let's get this music pulled down, switch down over to my face. Hello. You gotta love the instant drum and bass going in your ears as soon as I switch over. Fantastic. So the plan for today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, and we are going to be continuing on C-12 Final Resistance, which is a chat-picked game. When we last left off, I want to say that we're on mission 4 or so. We just got the battery pack for getting into this place. We're trying to rescue the kidnapped doctor so that we can utilize the energy cells. Hey, Game Breaker. How am I liking the game thus far? It's been a little janky with a few odd enemy placements, but for the most part, I think it's been a positive experience. Oh, I need the power room keycard, not the battery pack. Well, good thing I've got the power room keycard. I definitely feel like it is a solid combination of the adventuring and light puzzle aspects of Soul Reaver with kind of like the aesthetic and gameplay of Steel Harbinger. Okay, so this is where the regulators are going. Okay. So I need a green there. I've got blue. And I think you're supposed to be red. What color is this? Maybe white? I'm guessing I need all 4 regulators to be put into place before I can do anything there. We got a point room. No clue where the point rooms are. But let's go and get hit by another train. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How's your weekend looking? Alex is coming down later today, so I'm planning to have a nice weekend with my partner. Which is always a fun time. I think our current plans is to go to an art museum a town over and all that fun stuff. Maybe bum around the that town itself, since, you know, there's actual stuff there. Unlike here. Can I break this? This ground seems like it's made of the same coral that I was able to break before. They just added a 4K pack for cosmetics for Mortal Kombat 1 that is 37.88 gigabytes in size. Games are just too big. I ran into this problem quite a bit when I was playing through the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Oh, there's the green regulator. Like, I played the original Mass Effects on PC, which I know that's not what a lot of people are experiencing for their first time through. Mass Effect, most people were playing it on the Xbox, but I didn't have an Xbox, so but yeah, those games in size, not very large. The whole Legendary Edition, so 3 games all in HD with all their glory, ended up being something like 100 gigabytes or so, which was just too much. It's a little jarring coming from somebody who is so used to playing indie games where in order to download one of those, it's like 250 megabytes. I think there really is something to be said with fitting a boatload of content into a super small file size that is just impressive. Hope I see you there. Uppies, please. Alright, there should be one more regulator. Possibly even in this hole. Oh yeah, that's another thing about this game, goddammit. The camera is a nightmare. It certainly tries to do some neat stuff with it certainly tries to do some neat stuff with allowing you to control the camera with the right analog stick, but we're in the ps1 and camera controls on the right analog stick still aren't as refined as they should be. So the camera does always snap back into position, and if there's geometry blocking that position, hope you knew what you were looking at beforehand. The PS5 storage fills up too fast. You have a 2 terabyte and yours is pretty much filled. Yeah. I imagine with the PS5, since it's pretty much exclusively download based at this point, isn't it? Black. I can definitely see that storage filling up pretty much instantly. I remember back on the Wii U, I got the smaller hard drives on... I got the smaller hard drive for that system. Okay. And it really wasn't a problem since the only games you were downloading were like virtual console titles that were extremely tiny. And then everything else was on a disc. Okay, so number 2 here throws everything out of whack. I understand. Okay. So each button pushes this meter up quite a bit, and then there's a little bit of drop off. So I need to press the larger buttons first. Perfect.
We've got power, but at a cost. Your men didn't make it.
I understand. I'll make sure everything's ready for when you return.
Hey, I got the power back on, but I murdered a bunch of your friends. Geez, Vaughn, that's a little rude of you. Even if you have discs, you have to install and download full games as it updates. You gotta love that day one patch. That was probably the weirdest thing for me about getting a Nintendo Switch was day one of Breath of the Wild having to download a patch. Because prior to that, that was kind of unheard of, at least for me in particular. Oh, I hold it. Okay. And now is it going to loop around the other side? No. That's the points room. Neat. Okay. I see enemies as if there's going to be a spider in here. Well, don't mind if I do take some grenades. Oh boy. I don't remember studying these paths. Curves all around. I like my women like I like my railways. Irvy. Awesome. Fallout 4 got a PS5 version yesterday. Sadly, the PS Plus version didn't give any free updates. Your disc back in Sweden. Damn. Oh. Now, I think I heard some people talking about the Fallout 4 PS5 version. That's the one with the 50 FPS or the 60 FPS patch, isn't it? Fallout's a weird series for me. I really wish I could get more enjoyment out of the Fallout series. But I run into this problem where Fallout 3 and 4 have such a heavy focus on the gunfire aspect of the game that it isn't really interesting to me. And can I not hit the other button here? Hold up. So what's going on? Oh, I saw it highlight there for a second. Yeah, Fallout 3 and 4 have such a heavy focus on the gunfire aspect instead of like the story aspects that I lose interest pretty fast. And Fallouts 1 and 2 have such terribly unreadable fonts that my dyslexic eyes just can't process them. I can 100% guarantee you if I was able to actually read the text in Fallout 1 and 2, those games would be some of my favorites. Give me the button. Give me the button. There we go. And like, because it's an older game, a lot of the text is actually like baked in to the point where it's damn near impossible to edit the font size, color, like the font itself. Change the language, any of that stuff. Which, like, localizing nightmare for sure.
Okay, let's have it. Time to roll.
But I just under some different circumstances, those games would be top tier for me. Because let me tell you, Fallout New Vegas is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. I love wandering around the Mojave Desert, moseying around with my my grenade launcher, sipping out of my Vault 12 cantina. There are no save points in here. This is not the correct path. You like that? Not too much story. You want action. Yeah, and I guess that's kind of what Fallout's meant to be, I suppose. It's supposed to be an action game at the end of the day. But that's not really what I'm looking for, I guess. I like the story and the morality and the branching quest lines of New Vegas.
Colonel, I've made it to the transport terminal.
Phew, you made it. Well done, Bourne. Now you've got to
It's more of I tolerate the gameplay of New Vegas to get to the really beautiful writing and amazing set pieces.
Roger. That was close. I'll recon the area first. Vaughn out.
I guess most of my favorite games aren't ones I would describe as having particularly stellar gameplay. It's like, we have Legend of Dragoon, which is a pretty standard JRPG. Not too much to write home about, except for the interesting combat mechanics. Number 2, we have Dwarf Fortress of all games, which, if you don't know of the design philosophy of Dwarf Fortress, it is extremely, extremely interesting. The game is intentionally designed to not respect the player in any regard. Oh. I've acquired alien horn. The game's designed not to respect the player in any regard. Like, as they update and add more into the game, they're not adding more to make it more of an enjoyable experience for the player. They're adding more in order to... They're adding more so that more scenarios can happen. They're putting objects and mechanics in place to improve the storytelling aspect of the game as opposed to the user experience, which I think is an extremely fascinating way to go about creating a game. Once again, much like New Vegas, Dwarf Fortress is very much a one-of-a-kind experience that, despite everybody's attempts to replicate it, you really can't. New Vegas is great, the game by the same guys. New Vegas is great, like the game by the same guys, Outer Wilds. I had a handful of problems with Outer Wilds. I felt like it ran into the Fallout 3 issue of nothing that you really did mattered. And also, I know this isn't really much of a complaint, since the gameplay isn't the aspect that I really care about, but good golly was Outer Wilds so unbelievably easy. Like, I did my first playthrough of Outer Wilds on Supernova difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty that is supposed to punish you for everything. And it honestly was not that bad. I don't know what the code is. Well, obviously we want to go down green first. Green is clearly the correct choice. Did you see your Skyrim message? When you got Skyrim on your PS3, you spent Christmas at your mother's place, and she only had a 32-inch CRT. The font was unreadable, so if you wanted to play, you had to wait until you got home. Oh no. No, I did not, but that is a very funny story. CRTs are a double-edged sword, aren't they? Okay, so the laser has been shut off. What did this green button actually do for us? Also, I mean, fortunately enough for Skyrim, the whole game is voice acted, right? So it's not like a Fallout 1 and 2 situation where if you can't really read the font, there is a 0% chance of you being able to enjoy the experience. Granted, yes, you're missing out on a good chunk of the game, a hefty chunk, if you will. So if I hit cancel, that's going to prevent the egg from falling in here. And since I have the red button pressed, this should force the box down to the red conveyor belt. At which point I can hop in the box and get a move on. Nope, there's some trash in there. Maybe I need to be a bit quicker. They have symbols on them. Okay. Hold up. Press yellow. The yellow crate is now open. We're gonna rush over to yellow and see what the dealio is with that. Excuse me. That's it. Okay. I didn't see the colored symbols on the crates. Would have to suck if you were colorblind. Ooh. Bless you, thank you kindly. It is unfortunately getting to be allergy season. I was looking outside when I was making breakfast this morning, and boy oh boy is the Nanking cherry tree that's growing right in front of my place. It's starting to bloom. So it's about to become big sneeze season. And also due to very unfortunate circumstances, I guess not unfortunate circumstances, due to circumstances, I'm not allowed to take my allergy pills the day before, the day of before I get my allergy shot. And I'm getting those shots Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the next quite some time. So I just get to sit here and be snotty for a hot minute. What did this button do? Did it bring down this elevator? Can I pull the crate? No. There's always that green beam. Oh. Hey, fun fact, did you guys know that we could go down here? I wouldn't have put it past the game if that soft locked me. Caught in another situation where I accidentally clip through a wall and then have to reset. So my assumption is that this button is supposed to operate this lift that will load the crate onto the ship. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so how do I get the box to move? Because there's plenty of time for me, once this box starts moving, to run in and crawl inside of it. There's just a matter of this green laser here is preventing the box from moving. I can only climb up from the laser side. Puppies, please. I can't shove it from the inside. Shocking concept, I know. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Hold up. Can I just ride the elevator normally? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh, to have the brains of a donkey.
Colonel, I've made it. I'm in the conversion facility.
Colonel.
Thank God. I was worried you wouldn't make it. Now, we need Carter out of there. That's your only objective. Avoid all enemy contact if you can.
Avoid enemy contact. Got it. Shoot enemies in head. Understand. I don't think it's an unreasonable request to just allow me to blast every single enemy that I see. Okay, what's up with this guy? A million miles away. Wait for it. Come on. It's so touchy. Oh, I missed. Hold up. Good enough. Take him out by the head. You've done that too many times, overcomplicating stuff in games. Overcomplicated is my middle name. My parents had unfortunate hopes for me. Yeah, in the business we call that puzzle blinders. You get so ingrained in one way of thinking to the point where you're missing the extremely obvious solution that is screaming at you right up front. Really, nothing up top, eh? If you were around for Tron Bonn, you can see the puzzle blinders in action. That was a fun playthrough. An unfortunate playthrough at the end, but a fun playthrough. Ooh. You kind of missed that one. That's okay. I don't expect everybody to be around for every playthrough. Oh no. Alright, I see what we're doing. I need to get right on the lip of the box so that when I get to that drop point, I can just let go. The way the Tron Bomb playthrough went was I played a lot of the puzzle mode, which got me a bunch of money, but unfortunately did not get me any upgrade materials. So I went into the final boss with essentially the base health, no armor upgrades, no surf bot upgrades, no weapon upgrades. Which meant the final boss took an extremely long time, and if I got hit, I died instantly. Sounds like fun. It was very much a Dark Souls experience of sorts. It was what could essentially be called a soul level 1 run in Dark Souls. Oh! The box shoved me. He gave me a little push. This game does something weird with movement where when you start moving, you inch ever so slowly forward. And then you start to go real fast. Ah, golly. There's a Symphony of the Night mod that gives you 2k hearts, then they start to count down. When you hit 0, do you die? Is it a matter of you have 2,000 hearts in order to finish the game? When they reach 0, you're transported to the final boss. So if you have no gear, and then on you're screwed, okay. Symphony of the Night was a very fun playthrough. Doing Galamoth early without the barrel circlet was such a fun and rewarding fight. Man, I wish I could change who I was targeting. I would also like some health. I see some health. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Alright. He who coops and runs away lives to coop another day. I think this might have been what the Colonel was talking about with avoiding unnecessary conflict. But when have I ever been one to listen to instructions? But yeah, that sounds like a real cool mod. I think combining that with a randomizer would be very interesting. It's like if the items are still where they are meant to be, if you have a deep knowledge of the game, you could just easily go and get the items that you want and then rush to and then just sit around and wait for the timer to count down, at which point you'll go to Dracula and be perfectly fine. I have the off feeling that this isn't the path I was supposed to go down. Oh, maybe it was the door locked behind me. There's your Symphony Night video. I'll check it out later. Oh, hold up. We got a rusted fence. Shit. What colors made, what colors combined to make acid? Corrosive paste combined with blue. There we go. I'm assuming, so I don't know if this is an accurate assumption, but anytime I hear a person talk about something wacky that's happening in Symphony of the Night, I always assume that it's just Dragon Blitz who's doing it. So Gamebreaker, can you tell me, was this mod for Symphony of the Night that you're talking about done by Dragon Blitz?
Things are getting way too quiet. Play it very carefully, just in case. And whatever you do, keep your eyes peeled for energy mines.
It was indeed. How does he do it? Calling my shot, million miles away. It's like he's the Symphony of the Night guy or something. Ooh. Oh boy.
Vaughn, we think they're monitoring us. Until we find a safe frequency, we'll have to maintain full radio silence.
Nice.
Hang on in there. You're doing good.
You know, Colonel keeps saying, the aliens, they're monitoring our radio waves. I simply do not know how we're going to communicate with each other. Radio silence from here on, and then he just keeps talking. He keeps calling me again and giving me information. None of it's important information either, it's just, Vaughn, you're at the hangar bay. Really, you had to say that one over the radio? Just gonna inform the aliens of where I am? Science security bolt, okay. We got a little bit of health too. That was honestly a bit scary. Yeah, he did a ps1 Richter run and a Saturn Maria run at the same time on the same controller. He's crazy. It was fun. It was a fun run too. Hell yeah. I think it was called Neltris was the name of the Tetris mod that I was looking at, but what it was Tetris where any time that you would clear a line, it would add another game of Tetris into like the queue. So you'd have to be playing multiple games at a time. Dang, was that security bolt just for goodies? I was assuming this area up here was going to be where the goodies were. Ah, beans. Well, I may have missed out on snacks. Which is a shame, because all I really want is snacks. I have a very brief moment to run through. That window to not get electrocuted is minuscule, to say the least. Man, there went all of my health. God, I hate the conveyor belt behind me. So you remember in the box room how I was telling you the game does this thing where when you're holding forward, there's a brief moment of you just like slowly moving forward before he starts to run? It makes situations like that where you're trying to get through a fast shifting laser wall just impossible. You have to, instead of reacting to it, anticipate it, which, fun fact about anticipating things, I'm bad at it. My reaction time is pretty damn good. If you want me to memorize something, simply can't. Hit the button. There. Did I press the button there? I don't think I did. Nope, I did, and it just did not make a boop. That is a unique Tetris setup. It's honestly so much fun to see what people do with Tetris, because it's a relatively solved game at this point, right? So seeing what people do to push the game that they love into the next level it's always fun. I kind of liken it to people doing unbelievably unhinged randomizers, because that sort of fits into the same category, right? Like, you've gotten what might be the maximum amount of enjoyment that you can out of a game. So what do? Make it fucked up. What if we create a more hostile player experience? And you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. Yep, let me down. There we go. Nice. You forget stuff all the time, and sometimes you also forget stuff. Aha! I see what you did there. Like today, you were going to charge your phone before heading out, but you forgot. You also forgot to put the charger into your backpack and only had the power bank for it. Yeah. The I was in a similar situation to that, where I forgot to charge my phone, so it died when I was asleep, but thank goodness that I woke up in the middle of the night to realize that it was dead. So I get out of bed, I think my charger's in the living room, so I go out into the living room and forget that I put a chair out in the middle of the floor, so I smack my knee on that chair. I fall on the ground and writhe around for a little bit. I go and look for where my charger is. It's not there. It turns out it's plugged into the outlet right next to my bed. just a wild series of events. But alrighty, we are rounding out hour 1 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a second. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play some music while those ads play. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, excuse me. If you've been sitting for more than an hour, I would recommend getting up and stretching your legs, getting a snack, any of that fun stuff. Just generally taking care of yourself. Drink your water. You been drinking enough water today? Yes, you. Looking right at you. Drink your water. Alrighty. I'll be back in just a second, y'all. I'll see you on the other side. Gotta stop the Legend of Legaia music, it's gonna make me sad. One of these days. One of these days we'll get to play it. But we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Not sure if you saw the continuation of your low battery story. Oh, I sure did. Don't you worry. If I have a break that doesn't end up taking up the entirety of my time that I'm up, I do take the opportunity to catch up on chat. You and you. Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding behind a pillar.
Things are getting way too quiet. Play it very carefully, just in case. And whatever you do, keep your eyes peeled for energy mines.
The aliens might be tapping into our communications. We can't talk over radio. Okay, Colonel. Getting a call from the Colonel. Look out for all those landmines that the enemy has placed down. Oh, so he's at the landmines, is he?
Vaughn, we think they're monitoring us. Until we find a safe frequency, we'll have to maintain full radio silence. Hang on in there. You're doing
That's okay,
good.
Colonel. I don't think anybody's going to be devastated that we have to maintain radio silence. Gonna be out all day and evening tomorrow, so you can't forget any of that. I think tomorrow is gonna be my big out and about day as well. No, that's how I get the enemies to spawn. Okay. One cyan security bolt, please. But I don't know. I'm a very weird type of person who is always extremely prepared for anything. Huh. Okay, so this is still the same, but different? Yeah, because right there is where I would have dropped in. So why even bother with the with the security bolt? That just made it so I had to fight 2 extra enemies and take a few hits that weren't strictly necessary. Weird. Weird game. release event with performances. You're going to be at a cafe meeting a former singer and more adventures. Hell yeah. Oh god, I forgot about the conveyor. Made it. That was extremely lucky. No other way to put that than just lucky. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe the Colonel is in league with the enemy, just like Dan Carter. He was friends with Dan before Dan converted to the alien side. I think you're onto something here, Game Breaker. The Colonel's just out here trying to give me the business. What do I need to get in here? Is it alien keycard? It is alien keycard. Imagine if the game was expecting me to go into the room from the cyan security spike, get the keycard from that, head back out and loop around, and that's how I would get into that other area, which might have housed the only save point. Well, I definitely see you guys down there. Get shot, dummy. Get shot again! Look at me go. Okay, there is another alien keycard. We're fine. Now that's what we call avoiding unnecessary casualty. I could really use some ammo. And a save point for that matter. Hey look, a save point. It's not ammo, but it's half of what I wanted. I once again humbly request, give me bullets. Right over his head. Got him. Yay, plasma cells! The game's listening to me. I don't trust that. So I've been continuing my pasta and garlic bread kick that I've been on. I think I've purely entered my pasta and garlic bread arc of my life. last night I made some Brazilian spiced pork with broccoli and cauliflower and over farfalla and a I wonder if I need to press the other button, and some garlic bread. So, like, honestly, it's a super easy meal. It's real tasty. I've got a ton of leftovers. It's extremely cheap. It's W's all around, right? Maybe I have to hit a button somewhere else and that'll open that door. 'Cause I think there was another branching path out here. What would you guys say is your favorite shape of pasta? Do I have an alien keycard? I don't. Okay, so this isn't the path I can go down. I went down the correct way. I gave farfalla a try last night because it's a pasta that I've never cooked with before, so I wanted to... Ooh. Hold up. So I wanted to see how well it cooked and what might go good with it. And it's very much an oil pasta if I've ever had one. It's one that is going to collect no sauce. It doesn't do well with other things in it because it's a pasta that you have to stick with a fork. You can't twirl it around a fork or anything like that. It's impossible to scoop as well. So that just looped me around, I guess? That's why you rarely buy it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be what boat I'm in from here on out, but it was a good test. I feel like I learned quite a bit, and that's what it's all about, right? I'm still figuring stuff out, which is important. Oh, hold up. Are these marked in some way? Here in Japan, you buy a lot of udon. I struggle with udon with not making it turn into complete slime at the end of the day. Like, I'm big on leftovers, and I feel like udon's there's something about udon starch content that just, it does the same thing that just generic ramen noodles do, where they go full slime mode by the end of the day. And that's a bit of a shame. It makes it tough to have leftovers. Okay, I think that shut the power off in the main hallway, but we don't want the power off there. We've already used our alien key cards to get past that. That door is also open, so nothing all too interesting on that one. You guess it depends on what kind you get. You've never had that problem with real Japanese udon? Yeah. I am kind of smack dab in the middle of a landlocked state in the United States, so no authentic udon here. But boy, do we have some bangin' Mexican food. That, I think that opened the gate outside, actually. But anyway, I'm gonna give you guys one guess as to what I'm making for dinner tonight. You get one single guess. Oh, they're birthing soldiers. We got some test tube babies over here. There's a tunnel back there. Okay. Chili con carne. Damn, you're so right, though. No, I am sorry to say that that is incorrect. It is, in fact, pasta and garlic bread. I'm doing a linguine with an Italian bolognese sauce and some garlic bread. Alex always refers to it as spaghetti regardless of what the noodle is in it. And she said that she wanted some spaghetti, so that's what we're going with. That sure was easy to guess. Pasta, garlic bread. What did I have yesterday? Pasta, garlic bread. What did I have the day before? Pasta, garlic bread. But what did I have the day before that? It was pork fried rice. Gotta keep you on your toes. Ooh, what flavor of security spike did I get? Green. Chicken is very cheap over here. The store near me has been having clearance sales on chicken thighs, so I've been able to get like a pound of chicken thighs for $2, which is absolutely amazing. Like that is beyond fantastic for a deal on meat. Oh, that's an elevator. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Did I just save? Let's save again. I'm in a saving mood. Save money, live better, and all that, right? Push the button. Puppies, please. Oh, right there. There's the ladder. All right. I was wondering what the whole point of the box was. Sure, you can have the solution to the puzzle, or you can take the mystery box. The box. The box. Gamer. Hey, Morgan. How you doing today, bud? It's good to see ya. You're paying 46 cents per 100-gram fillet here. They're not the best fillets, but still, yeah. I mean, if you're only feeding yourself, like, that's a win to me. Okay, we've got to shove another box over here. Ladies and gentlemen, do not worry. I will not run out of boxes. Moms, bring your babies down and I will hit your baby in the head with a brick. Do not worry, I will not run out of bricks. Honestly, I think people are way too picky when it comes to, like, fresh ingredients. Oh, I pushed it too far. You have all these people that are like, you can't make good food without really expensive market fresh ingredients that's directly farm to table. When, like, the finest French cuisine you can think of was originally made just from, like, poor person scraps that they used to just throw together and say, hey, this is dinner. Like, Coco Vaughn in particular is legitimately just terrible scraps of meat that have been soaked in so much wine that they are just completely falling apart. And that's now considered, like, one of the fanciest dishes you can order. Be aware that anything from Europe is classy. Ah, the good old toast sandwich. The lovely, classy toast sandwich. Oh. Okay, there's one more security spike somewhere. But I don't know where. Oh yeah, Morgan, I'm gonna say be careful. This game has a lot of really fast-moving objects that might make you motion sick. One of your coworkers was telling you about how his mom's going to buy a second house in Arizona, when you told him that's incomprehensible for poor people. He was like, we don't have very much money. Like, King, regular people don't own 2 houses. Regular people don't own 1 house. Much less 2. Regular people are still stuck in the renting phase of their life, and they will be for the rest of eternity because... Shocker, I don't think the economy's getting any better. But hey, TikTok's getting banned, so... we gotta take some wins where we get them, right? Excessive spending and flaunting opulence like that kind of makes me a little sick to my stomach. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like if I inexplicably accrue just a massive amount of money, I don't think I would be able to stop having poverty brain. I think I will forever go to the store and be like, yo, chicken thighs are $2 a pound. You better believe I'm getting some of that. I'm not going to be flourishing the pinky and, we're eating steak again tonight. You can't untrain the brain. Okay. That's all the security spikes. Now we have to go and try to find the room with the locked door. I don't actually remember where it was, which might pose a bit of a problem. Cheese was pretty cheap last year, so you had 30 pounds of cheese in your fridge, just a fat old block. Gave off a little bit when you need it. I respect it. Hold up, before I put those spikes in, I want to go save again. But yeah, I'll see people put up receipts from like fast food restaurants and be like, I just spent $120 on takeout. Something like that. That's disgusting. I just spent $100 on 2 weeks worth of meals. This is where I'm... Yep, okay. That's this. I found where the security spikes go. Red. And yellow. They were in 3-pound packs, but still, you had cheese for a while. Yeah, that... 10 3-pound packs? That's a lot. It doesn't really matter how you slice it. Get it like sliced cheese. I do apologize, I will pay the pun tax. Hold up, where's my chat? There it is, we're gonna click on... There you go. I'll pay the pun tax. Hate the lock-on system in this game. Hey, Captain. How you doing today, bud? Great to see you, as always. My phone did a vibrate, didn't it? Yeah. Alright. So tough not to tell cheese jokes, but you want to keep your points for games. That's the danger now, isn't it? Honestly, I am so shocked that people aren't clamoring for Lord of Little Guys. I'm out here with the channel point redemption for a free VIP badge. And everybody's just saying, I want Teletubbies, I want Barbie Horse Girl Adventure. I should draw a custom BTTV mod emote. I just took every security bolt out. My Lotad sub badge design I feel like would lend itself really well to the green and white mod badge symbol. Granted, I only have 2 mods, and I think that's probably the way it's gonna stay for probably the rest of time. I don't anticipate my chat blowing up to the point where I need multiple mods. If you want me to be 100% honest with you, the only reason that that Morgan and Alex both have mod badges, it's just so that if I look up and see a mod sword, I can instantly know that this is actually somebody to pay a bit closer attention to. It's less because I trust them, and more because I don't trust them. the fool. Shouldn't have let down his shield. Got an alien key card. I'm guessing that goes there. They just start coming and they do not stop coming. Just like all my first dates. Oh, that's just shield. That's unfortunate. Can I just alien keycard and get to safety? Is there safety in here? Ah, no. There's the opposite of safety in here. There is, in fact, just more dudes. Whew. That's rough. I don't have a boatload of ammo, and these enemies have so much health. And there are just waves upon waves of them. I wonder if sneaking into that back area is the better play. Because I don't need to use the alien keycard to get back. At least I hope I don't have to use the alien keycard to get back. Sneaking into the back area is always better, my man. Red and yellow. Damn, they kind of burned through my shields super fast. Okay, I do think I'm going to need to fight the enemies. I don't think there's any way around that one. Alright, security bolt's good. Maybe I do have to kill the enemies. On the other side, can I? Shield, okay. I still can't shoot while I'm in, shield mode, even if I'm first person. I'm curious here. It doesn't look like the enemies can pass through the gate. I'll be taking this. But Can I potentially pull them? Walk through this door and then have them not shoot me. Look at me go. You just made a smoothie that tastes exactly like a strawberry Go-Gurt? Hell yeah. I haven't had a Go-Gurt in such a long time. You guys want to know a little serving size fact that I think is wild? It blew my mind when I first heard about this. The serving size for a Go-Gurt is half of a tube. In what world is a person eating half of a Go-Gurt and then just storing the rest of the tube somewhere? Nice. That went a lot better. Not true? What do you mean not true? Half is for a friend, they're actually Brogurts. The ideal way to eat a Go-Gurt is to take the tube, you and a friend both cut off either end, and then you take both sides, you know? One on each side, sharing the Go-Gurt at the same time. It's like a Lady in the Tramp situation, but instead you're sucking yogurt out of a tube. Check your Discord. What did you send me, Morgan? Are you out here being a coward? Are you not going to contradict me in general? You're just going to send me a screenshot of it? Coward. Absolute coward. Yes, shaking my head. SMH in my freaking head, dude. Hi, Suzette. Hey, baby. Nope, you're going to run away? Okay. Ooh, hey. I should have gone and saved. Man, this sucks for me. Holy hell, this really sucks for me. Honestly, a serving size of 3 tubes is also a little wackadoo, right? I can't imagine a world where I'm able to eat more than 1 tube of Go-Gurt. Oh, yikes. Hey, it's Dr. Carter. Chunky. You guys remember at the beginning of the game where I said the draw distance in this doesn't really exist, so we're gonna hit sections that run really well and others that are just unbelievably laggy? Well, welcome to that second one. Great frame rate, terrible frame rate. And it died. That field window dog, I tried picking her up, but she ran away. Morgan, I got a question for you. Where are you landing on Farfalla as a pasta shape? I cooked it myself for the first time yesterday, and I'm gonna say it's a pretty mid pasta. Ion cannon, eh? Okay, this weapon does not do what I was expecting it to. It looks like a close-range taser. Just like Penny, don't you dare slander my lumpy tubes like that. Penny is a great pasta shape. You can scoop it with a fork, you can poke it. It collects sauce, just in general. What do you do if you don't have enough points to pay for the pun tax? Immediately go to jail. There is no redemption. Banned 0 second chances. You're out of here and there's no coming back. Oh golly. I would say sorry I don't make the rules, but I do make the rules. Watch it. One stray hair. He burst. What was I supposed to do about that? Man, anime's been doing this thing that is so unbelievably cute. She definitely needs a haircut, so I'm sure her fur's getting a little itchy. So she's been plopping herself on the ground and stretching her arms and, or I guess they're all legs, stretching her legs out in front and behind of her, and then just pulling herself forward like an army crawl. Just a little army crawling pup. What's her name? It is Etta May, but we just call her Etta for short. Or Addie, Etta Betta, Ebba Beba, Stinky Baby. I'm sure she's very confused about what her name actually is. Okay, that's actually an extremely easy fight with this ion cannon.
Thanks, Riley. I owe you so much.
No
You are
problem,
okay, aren't you?
big-breasted doctor.
Yeah, well, I think so. I'm just glad to be alive.
What's that over there?
I saw the aliens using it. It's a comms device. It might be the breakthrough we need.
We've got to get out of here, quick. Is there any way out of here?
This way, I think. It's some kind of elevator. I think.
Morgan, you were close on the first one. It's that, but without the second D. It's EDA space MAE.
Where are we now? I can't see a way out of here.
I can't either, Riley. It's like a maze in here. We're lost.
We're lost. No
This
choice
doesn't
but
feel
to try
right.
to
I don't like this
reproduce.
at all.
Isn't that
We
a
must
big building
repopulate the
up there?
planet.
Cover me while I climb up and take a look.
Oh, ooh, it's an escort mission. No. Man, you hate to see her go, but you love to watch her leave.
Riley, what was that? What's up with this door? Why won't it open? Oh no, it's...
Locked, I think was the word you're searching for, darling. Though tiresome was the one that immediately...
Quick,
struck
what does
me.
that font say?
Riley, it's him! It's Dan! Watch out!
How very eloquent, dear.
Can anyone
Well, I would
read the
love
blue
to chew
text?
the fat with you two, but killing you both
The
would
red
be
I can
far
put
more
together. The green and
enjoyable.
brown, easy. Blue, impossible.
Carter, your threats are every bit as convincing as your pitiful leadership.
See, like,
You always were a dead
that looks
loss.
good. That looks
Only
perfectly
now,
fine.
You really look the part.
O'Reilly, do spare me the bravado.
No clue what
Come
I'm
and
looking
meet
at
my
there.
little friend, the war droid. He's
The
certainly
war
dying to
droid.
meet you.
That's just a predator head. That's long crab. I've seen a long crab before. That's a long crab. Oh wow. I'm getting stepped on. Huh. He is kind of like Predator. He can just go invisible. Now this is a boss fight. What a boss. Every single boss in this game, if you can find a spot to stand, you can just stand completely still and kill him instantly.
What took you so long, Vaughn? It never stood a chance. Anything to do with Dan.
You'll pay for this, bitch. You and your retarded little action man.
Whoa!
Oh, come on, you loser. Is that really the best you can do?
Holy
You
moly,
won't be
Dan.
laughing shortly. Anyway, I've far more important things to do.
Dan's out here
I'll
dropping
have
the
to kill
gamer
you both
words.
later. And I'll enjoy that immensely. In fact, I'll downright savor it.
I was jokingly taken aback when he said bitch, but then he dropped an R word. This man's out here saying gamer words. Yeah.
Base is really taking a hammering. We can't hold out for much longer. Carter, when will the auto defenses be operational?
It's going to be some time, I'm afraid. We still haven't got the new energy source online, and some of the core systems are damaged.
We need our sensor nets back urgently. Vaughn, get to it, and grab any men you can to help you.
I'm on it.
Vaughn, quick, do all of the work. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Before we get going on this mission, we are rounding out hour 2 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a second. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play some music while those ads play. I'll be back in just a second, folks. I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. Let's go solve all of the army's problems again. First of all, hello, miss. How you doing? Honestly, I think more doctors need to dress like this. More doctors need the really tight leather crop top and the nice low-rise brown leather jeans. You know, I'm gonna be the one who's bold enough to say it. I think everybody just needs to dress sluttier. The world would be a better place if everybody dressed more sluttily. Oh good, I get a refill on all of my ammo after that rough boss fight of draining all of my ammo. You stare at your mini skirts from college and sigh every day that you don't get to wear them. Don't let the man oppress you, Morgan. What's holding you back? Work dress codes? A pox, I say, live your truth. Sensor camera, sensor dish, sensor antenna.
Sorry, sir, but I need to...
No, you don't. Wow, these guys have just infinity health. I don't know who decided to make these men be made of invincible, but they really do just have infinity health. God, and they keep coming. I'm gonna run for president, and my whole campaign is going to be the America that I will create will force everybody to wear crop tops. And I think that's enough to get me in. Everyone knows when women wear shorts, they become too powerful. Sounds to me like somebody doesn't... Oh man, I just got brutalized. Sounds to me like somebody hasn't wear high-cut jorts before. Let me tell you, nothing is more powerful than wearing a silk Hawaiian shirt where only the bottom two buttons are buttons, so it's all chest exposed, and a pair of jorts that are so short you can see the pockets hanging out. That's the real power play. Never in the world will you feel stronger than that. Damn. Shot right in the face. Hold up. Hold up. I found her. She came back. Hey, Suzette. Hey, baby. Oh, yeah, big sigh. Ada, how dare you? This is Suzette. You selected the wrong stinky baby. This flavor is old, not stinky. Puppy is old and stinky the way it should be. Back into the extremely aggressive drum and bass title theme. By the way, I want you guys to know that Suzette was just sitting right at the foot of my chair. As soon as I picked her up and put her back on the ground, she instantly just booked it. That dog did not want to be held. Man. Getting headshots is tough. I will be the first to say. Aiming, impossible. Uriah Ames Challenge 2024. Difficulty impossible. Last few days have been a living nightmare, man. Well. I want that health. Up to my safety perch. Okay, they can shoot me through the floor. Cool. What if I run away instead? Oh good, there's more? I think we might just be at a classic dude generator situation. We've located the infinite dudes. But yeah, speaking of Jords, I've been being a little bit of a grosso for the past few days. I have a pair of jeans, the ones that I'm currently wearing, that the knee is just starting to go out, and I really want it to go out as quickly as possible because we're starting to get to warm weather, and I can always use a fresh pair of jorts. Jording is a lifestyle. You gotta fully commit to it. Oh, there's a man already here. Okay. Can't sneak in there. These fellow soldiers sure aren't doing much. They're sort of just standing there. Alright, where's the enemy ship? I see the health bar. Ah, there it is. Ow. Who's shooting me? I thought I saw a bullet. Oh, it's coming from up top. Okay. What if we just say bye-bye to the ship? What if I once again just stand still for a boss fight? I'm curious what your guys' take is on this. What would you say is the socially acceptable length for jorts? You got cowards out there that are saying, oh, right above the knee, a little bit above the knee, things like that. But you know, that's the coward's way out. I think right where the pockets end, that's where you want to be. Maybe a bit above that. Three inches, no more, no less, something Tom Selleck would wear. You're so right. Captain, I think you just get me. Every day that goes by, I ask a question and you answer exactly how I want it to be answered. What's worse than one HR representative? Two HR representatives. You get me? Oh god. I forgot about Dude Land. Long enough to not show the nutsack. Are you not looking to present like a baboon? Ooh, health. Ooh, a penny. Serpentine, serpentine. I suppose I can try to take these guys out, right? I don't think I actually want to. I've changed my mind. We'll find progress some other way. We blew up the dropship. So that's something? Question mark? Oh, that's climbable. Typical me. Can never tell when something's climbable. Oh, this was just to get to a guy in his turret. Hey, look, dudes. I'm glad my fellow soldier is just shooting directly into the wall and nothing else. He really is showing why the military deserves all the budget. Man, did you guys see the reboot of Magnum PI that they were doing? I don't know if it's still going or what, but they turned Higgins into a girl and made her the love interest for Magnum. Which, like, that's a very strange shift of dynamic. Activated by sensor antenna, okay. Oh, does each of these... Okay, hold up. Where the dogs change into chihuahuas too? I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't watch the show. I just saw ads for it where Magnum and Higgins were making out in a shower. Like, oh, come on. You didn't need to do that. I know, however, there is a detective show where the detective walks around with a chihuahua. I think it's called like Wheel Trent or something like that. It's another show where it's a detective show and it's just named after the detective themselves. No matter how much I want to stop my brain from saying Will Turner, I do want to just repeatedly say Will Turner, but no, that's Orlando Bloom's character in Pirates of the Caribbean. Different vibes, different vibes. I've got 2 more sensor parts, but I don't know where to use them. Magnum without Selic? No, thank you. That's the same boat I'm in with Columbo. I would be very upset at a Columbo reboot that didn't have Peter Falk. Fortunately enough, there was I want to say it was a Peacock show that fit a lot of the Columbo vibes, but changed the main character, and like it's not set in the Columbo universe or anything like that. It's its own thing. It has that Columbo feel that is absolutely phenomenal. It also helps that the main character is played by Natasha Lyonne, who is just delightful. What are we missing here? Sensor camera? Hey, I got one of those. Can't make Columbo without him. If you like that detective-esque style of understanding, knowing exactly who the killer is at the start and then working backward and having a really fun protagonist that is just sort of solving the mystery but also dicking around a little bit, you would really love Poker Face. Oh, I switched the wrong gun. Yeah, I think the guys in this area are just going to infinitely respawn. I don't think there's any getting around that one. The problem is just I don't know where that third satellite dish is. Where is the satellite? If you were a satellite, where would you be hiding? I'd probably be on a ceiling somewhere, right? Or close to it. Somewhere high up. Hard to reach. Oh, hold up. Is there a ladder around here? Or am I supposed to ride the boxes? It's a ride the box situation. Well, rip my shield. I hope I didn't need that. I repaired the broken sensors. Okay. Sensor objective complete, okay.
Now the sensors are back online, I can see there's a major assault on the way. There's a flyer leading it. Worse still, our turret defenses along Area Q are all jammed with coral growth. You'll have to remove that before tackling the flyer.
The Magnum reboot, or Re-Magnum, if you will. Also, for completely unexplained reasons, Mark Wahlberg regularly shows up asking his dad, Magnum, to come back home to New York. weird. It's a strange show. It was a reboot that nobody wanted, and I don't think they're handling very well.
Okay, the gunners can take it from here. They're attacking the lab, so you'd better help Carter. Go back to the sealed door.
Oh, was that supposed to fall all the way back to the main base? That might have been an oopsie on my part. This right here, this is gameplay. Don't you guys love just very slowly walking back to the original objectives that I wasn't sure were objectives in the first place? It's the gameplay the people yearn for. Let's start by checking up here to make sure that, yeah, objective isn't up top. Now we know. His running reminds you of Forrest Gump. Yeah, very stationary shoulders.
You'd better make a run for it, Doctor. We'll hold him off here. Go on, please! Go! Go! Oh, God, this is hopeless! Oh, come on then! Come on then! I'm ready to die!
Come on! Move it! The bridge is gonna blow!
Hey, as long as the doctor is okay, I can live with this.
We were overrun, Riley. I had to evacuate before the analysis was completed. Riley, there's nothing else for it. You'll need to go back in and get the data. And here's the key card for the area. I'll stay here and fix the power source.
Quick, Riley, you need to go and do the really dangerous mission. I'll play on this computer. Yep. The voice acting in this is Chef's overly wet kiss. Mwah. Hit him with one of those. Honestly, this game has vibes. It does fit into that B-movie status very well. I could 100% see this being based on a movie that was in an episode of Mystery Science Theater. Hey Doc, you got any data for me? Also, this is a wide man. That doctor, wide as hell. As wide as he is bold. Is this crate pushable? It looked like it highlighted. No. I think I need to go back to the doctor and ask where exactly were these explosions coming from. Maybe this is a testament to the strength of our base, but I cannot for the life of me tell where the enemies are coming from.
I know we can...
Oh, that way. It's over there. Ooh, a save point. Needs to stop carrying CRTs. He is burdened with the struggle of having to carry very heavy everyday objects. Boom, boom. Oh no, bugs. Everyone, welcome to the Isle of Bug Snacks. In the launch trailer for Bug Snacks, if you weren't paying real close attention to what exactly was being said, it 100% sounds like the announcer says, "And welcome to the Isle of Butt Sex." Me too, Mr. Elevator. Me too.
Sir, if you can clear the area, I can get you past the outer door to the lab. And watch out for the bulkhead doors. You can use them to block off the corridors for a while.
Right.
Right. Is this going to be a grandstand of sorts? This is just like Five Nights at Freddy's. I still have yet to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And you know, I don't think I'm really missing out. Huh. I think I might want to beware of the gaping holes in the ground. Those might be bad for my health. Why didn't you lock onto the one in the front? No. Oh, golly. Hold up. Wait for it, y'all. Wait for the really aggressive drum and bass. There it is. All right. Let's give her another attempt. You know, I think if you're watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movies for any reason that isn't just seeing Matthew Lillard in the intro, you and I are just watching for different reasons. I'm here for one thing and one thing alone, and that's to see my boy Shaggy Norville Rogers in a live-action film. Wow, where did all my health go? I don't think there was any... Yeah, no, there was no power-ups up top. Unfortunately. Just an instant death. Alrighty. I know it's a short stream, but Alex is on her way over, and I need to do a little bit of cleaning up and things. So I think that's going to be... Excuse me. Where we call it on stream for the day. I, of course, am going to send you guys on over to Kami, who is doing a Monster Hunter Fridays. If you like Monster Hunter, then you're gonna love this stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out as always. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will be back on Monday. Bright and early as always, and we will be continuing C-12. Hopefully be able to finish it. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you around. Until then, take care.